Hey everyone! For today's makeup look, I decided to go with a Valentine's Day look. I did a pink eye with pink lip, and I have a necklace that has a heart on it and a shirt that says love. So it's all about Valentine's Day. I'm getting ready, and it's not too much work. It's pink and simple, and so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this look and support your girl. Subscribe and like this video. And thanks for watching. The first thing I'm going to do is take 2 bobby pins and pin my hair back on each side so that way my hair is out of my face and I'm ready to start my makeup. So my first step is primer. I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. And like I said in my other video, this is an oil because my face has been very dry recently. So this has helped make it very moisturizing. So my second step after the primer is going to be my foundation, and I'm using the Dior Forever Skin Foundation in shade 020. And I'm using my foundation brush, and it is the Morphe 439. I have really enjoyed using this foundation because when I want to have a little bit more full coverage of a look, I do turn to my liquid foundations. And this has a very nice scent to it. It goes on my skin so beautifully, covers any flaws that I might have, and it doesn't make me break out. Another thing that I wanted to mention when applying your foundation is you can use a sponge, you could use your fingers just as long as they're clean, you can even use a brush. I go back and forth between a sponge and a brush, and by sponge I mean a beauty blender. I enjoy using both of them, but for some reason I just decided to go in with a brush today. So with that being said, you need to make sure that you are blending it everywhere. Do not smear it, but kind of pat it on your face. And you want to make sure that you get it up near your hairline, your ears, and down on your neck. It's so very important to make sure that you bring it down on your neck because we do not want your face and your neck to be looking like 2 different colors. So blending is the key to foundation. So next up is my concealer, and I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in shade Light. Yes, I know that my container that it's in is not the best, but don't be judging me here. So anyways, I'm going to be applying it in areas where I want a little bit more coverage and some brightness added. So I'll be applying it under my eyes, between my eyebrows, on my nose, and on my chin. And I'm just going to be blending this everywhere. Don't rub, but pat. Now I'm going in with my setting powder, and this is the NYX Professional Makeup Mineral Matte Finishing Powder in shade Light Medium. And I use a setting powder because if I use anything that has to be with a liquid consistency, I want to set that with powder because if I do not set it, it's going to crease within the matter of an hour, and you don't want creases on your face. So I'm just going to be setting that everywhere where I applied my concealer, and I apply a little bit more on my forehead because that tends to get a little more oily throughout the day. Now I'm going to go in with Jaclyn Cosmetics Luminous Powder in the shade Do Me. And like I told you guys in my last video, I am obsessed with her product. It is so amazing. It gives you such a beautiful overall glow. Even if you have absolutely no makeup on and you just want something that is going to brighten up your skin, this is something that is going to help with that. I love using this, and it doesn't matter if you put it on after your foundation or after all your makeup is on, it's going to look good no matter what. So now I'm going in with my Hoola Bronzer by Benefit, and I'm using the Morphe M108 brush to apply this. I love how beautiful this is on my complexion. It's a perfect tone for it, and it blends in so nicely. As you can see, I'm applying it as the shape of a 3. Now I'm going in with my blush, and it's by Sephora, and it is called Love at First Sight. I'm going to be applying this to the apples on my cheek, and I love wearing blush because I feel like it gives you such a warm, kind of innocent look. It makes you look very girly, and blush is just one product that I cannot live without. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Blonde. So I'm going to do my eyebrows, and now we're back. I'm going to be putting on my clear brow gel by, again, Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is such a great brow gel. I haven't found one that I like better than this. It just holds those babies right in place. So now we're going to go in with highlight, and yes, I know this isn't a highlight. This is for your eyes, but it is one of the best eyeshadows for a highlight. It's by Sephora in the shade Satin Corset, and I love it. Look at those cheeks. It makes your cheeks look so nice and shiny. So yes, you can see for the eyes, we're going in with the one and only, the Jaclyn Hill palette. This woman is literally a boss. She came up with the most perfect eyeshadows. You can do 100 or more looks with this palette. If you were to buy a palette, this is the palette to buy. So now that I've already applied my base coat while I was rambling to you guys, I use the brush Morphe E17 with the shade MFEO, which stands for Made for Each Other. And that's my base coat that I applied. And next I'm going in with the shade Cranberry, and I'm using the brush E18 by Morphe again. And I'm just applying this to the outer corner, bringing it just halfway in. And you want to make sure that you're really blending. You don't want to just pat this on and move on to the next step because it's going to look really rushed and messy. Make sure you blend this in. Blend, blend, blend. Next, I'm going in with the brush M213, and I'm using the shade Sissy. This is my transition shade, and I'm placing it in the center of my eyelid, blending to each side. I love this pink because it's just the perfect pink in my eyes. It's not too bright, it's not too soft. Now I'm going in with the brush E36, and I'm using the shade Faint. This is going in the inner corner of my eye. It's the lightest pink that she has in her palette. And as you can see, I took the outer corner from the darkest pink, transitioning it into the inner corner, which is the lightest pink. Now I'm going to go back in with the Morphe 213 brush using the shade Cran Apple. And I'm placing this on the outer corner of my lower lash lid. The last eyeshadow I'm using is the shade Beam, and I'm using the E36 brush, and I'm just going to be highlighting my brow bone. Here is the holy grail. This mascara is the best mascara. I cannot live with mascara, and I know I say that I cannot live without a lot of makeup items, but I cannot live without mascara. Do you see one eye compared to the other? It's insane. My eyelashes are so blonde that I have to use mascara to even look alive. So yes, this is the mascara that I love to use. For my lower lashes, I have been using the MAC Giga Black Lash. I really love this because the bristles on it are so small, so it gets every lash, and it also does not transfer onto my skin of wearing it for a couple hours. So I've really been enjoying using this. So for my lips, I'm going in between two shades. I wasn't sure which one I wanted to do, but then I thought, let's go with a deeper pink. So I'm using the shade Candy K, and it's by Kylie Cosmetics. And I love all of her matte liquid lipsticks because for some reason I'm just a matte kind of gal. I love wearing matte lipsticks and sometimes putting a gloss in the center of my lips. But I know a lot of people have told me that it makes their lips feel really dry, but I do not feel this way, and it might be because of wearing chapstick 24/7. I always have chapstick on my lips, so they're always very moisturized, and that might be why my lips don't feel dry. I'm going to apply some lip gloss in the center of my lips, and I'm using the shade White Russian by Buxom Lip Gloss, and I love this because it makes my lips feel so tingly and refreshed. It's so amazing. Now that my mascara is dry, I'm going to go in with some falsies. This is the brand Ardell. And I think I bought this at Ulta a few months ago, and they're really inexpensive, and they are really lightweight on your lashes. You can't even tell that you're wearing fake lashes. So I'm going to go in with this, and we'll be back in just a second. And we're back. So now I'm going to be going in with my liquid eyeliner in the shade Intense Black, and it's by the brand Stila. The last step to lock your makeup in for the entire day is to go in with a setting spray, and I am using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on my Valentine's Day look, and I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day. Thank you for watching.